Hello, welcome back to my channel, everybody. It's good to be back. Today we will be doing an overview on Batman: A Death in the Family, the oversized deluxe edition, which I proudly own now. Finally, after weeks or no months of having it in my cart but never actually checking it out, I'm very happy to own this. I am ashamed to admit that I've never read A Death in the Family, not yet, of course. I just got this about a few days ago, so I'm very much anticipating reading this. So yeah, again, overview, not review. I'm just going to be showing you the book. Many, basically a glossed over version of what happens in the story because many people know what happens to, or in Death in the Family, not Death of the Family. And it's very hard to avoid the big spoiler when the big spoiler is literally on the front page, or not even the front page, the cover of the book. So yeah, as you can see, it's actually a pretty thick book. It's about 250 pages, something like that. And it collects all of Batman: A Death in the Family. So that is 426 to 429, plus A Lonely Place of Dying. From Batman 440 to 442, and the New Titans 60 to 61, which introduced the third Robin as Tim Drake. So yeah, this not only collects A Death in the Family, it also collects A Lonely Place of Dying and a issue from the New Teen Titans, which is awesome. And the main reason I got this deluxe edition was because it actually came with A Lonely Place of Dying. Tim Drake is my favorite Robin, and you can't buy the Lonely Place of Dying volume like anywhere that is in stock, because you'd have to buy it from some third party website or something, or some third party seller, and get it for like $100 to $200. So this is the only way to collect that without paying outrageously for it. The retail is $50, but you can get this on Amazon for about $25. That's at least how much I got it for at the time of this recording. So yeah, let's take off the dust cover. As you can see, it comes with a very, very beautiful rendition of, Jim Apato's illustrations from the front, and then to the back we have a very nice variant on the Jason Todd death, which, in this case, he actually survived, which is a pretty cool, because, what was it, back in the day, I can't even remember what year this came out, in the mid 80s or the late 80s, the fans were posted a question whether they wanted this Robin to live or die, and the fans chose die. But he did draw like I said, he drew both a version of him dying and a version of him living, which is very cool that it was included in this deluxe edition. And yes, I did spoil that Jason Todd dies, but it's on the front cover, so I don't feel like I'm spoiling it that much. Yeah, this explains the choices and everything like that, so it's very nice if you want a very, very in-depth explanation onto the choices and to why they chose choices and everything like that. It's very interesting. But yeah, we start with A Death in the Family, and this is a story about Robin trying to find a certain person. I'm trying to gloss over what I know, and I don't know too much about the story, so you're about to get some very vague details. Robin is trying to find a woman. I do know who the woman is, but I don't want to spoil too much on who he's trying to find. Joker becomes a prime minister, I believe. It's a very, very interesting, kind of wacky story if you take out the dark Robin element with Joker and all. But yeah. So I know that I love the 80s and 90s artwork. Nightfall has probably some of my favorite Batman artwork of all time, besides Batman by Scott Snyder and Greg Capullo, just because that was my introduction comics to Batman, that is. But yeah, this also includes Superman, which is a very nice cameo. Very big on the crossovers in the 80s and 90s. They also have monologues. I think that's what they're called. before each story, they have a like this is A Lonely Place of Dying, and this has remembrances. It basically goes over the story of A Lonely Place of Dying, which is very nice. And I'm pretty sure Death of the Family has that too. But yeah, in A Lonely Place of Dying, I do not know almost anything about this except for it has a third Robin. And what I can see from the art, I'm assuming that Batman is rough on the enemies. Like he is, since Jason Todd's death, he's been rough on them. So it's also a very neat thing to see the art evolve over the years from this to even Death in the Family to this, but also to this to Batman with Jeff Loeb and Tim Sale, and then the Nightfall arc. So yeah, it's a very, very interesting thing. Oh, the comic book paper itself, it's a thicker version of the newspaper feel. It actually feels really good on the hand. So yeah, I highly recommend getting this edition of the book if you are about quality paper, because it feels like old paper, but you could feel the quality. Like you could definitely tell it's more quality than newspaper comics. Beautiful art. And I am planning on a few more overview videos because I have some comics that I'm going to be getting at the end of this week. So expect a video at least by Friday, Saturday, or Sunday, somewhere in the weekend. So yeah, if I'm either going to go to my comic book shop or going to be going online. If I'm going to be going to my comic book shop, I don't know what I'm going to be getting. Just purely because what they have and what they don't have. But if I do go online, I do have a few books in mind. I'm gonna get Batman: The Killing Joke. I want to get the absolute version of that. Batman: Road to No Man's Land, the omnibus version, which that would be an excellent overview on. Here's the specials, by the way, if you want to take a look at them. And then there's a few more. Batman Year One, the deluxe edition. I want to get that because I feel like I've read the story. I have it digitally, but I feel like it's necessary to have it, in hand. I like collecting stories, in hand. But yeah, that is the. Sorry, I got a bit off track there, but that was the Death in the Family oversized deluxe edition. Now, would I recommend getting it? Absolutely, especially if you're a Batman fan and wanting to understand more of the family, especially Jason Todd and all the Robins, because this not only has Jason Todd, it has Tim Drake and Dick Grayson in it. So it shows you all sides of the Robin, which is very nice. But yeah, if you guys have any suggestions or want me to buy any books or want me to review or overview any books, please let me know in the comments. That's where the comments help me out the most, and they also help me know you guys more, which is always a gratifying feeling, getting to know you guys. And of course, please like and subscribe if you like what you see. If you want to get more updates from these kind of videos, make sure to like and subscribe. I obviously do enjoy doing these, but I have sporadically uploaded on YouTube just because the motivation for me is very in and out. So if that ever happens, know that I will be back, but maybe not for a minute, but I will be back because I have a lot of comics that I want to overview, but sometimes my motivation just kind of fades away. So, but yeah, by you guys liking and commenting that, or liking, liking, subscribing, and commenting, that changes my mood so much when it comes to motivation and everything like that. So, please be sure to spread the word about my channel, and yeah, thank you guys for watching, and